Good morning, everybody. It's Friday. How y'all doing? Mike Dixon, Simply Your Device, coming to you. I'm not at the New Jersey Turnpike. I'm actually leaving what is known as the little humble hamlet town of Richwood, New Jersey. I'm getting this vlog in early. You're still taking a ride in to work with me. I've got some things I want to cover. First off, let's start with, I hope everybody had a great week. I hope everybody enjoyed your tech. Today's video being shot on my trusty, dependable Samsung A52. And now let's start with this one. Let's start with the A52. Today, or no, actually today, a few days ago, got an update. Now, this is the AT&T variant, locked to AT&T, and I have a AT&T SIM in it. Okay? So I'll just leave it at that. It received Android, or should I say, the update, the One UI 5.1. Now, here's a phone that you could pick up, granted, used, refurbished, 200, 250-ish. Okay? It's still got life in it. It's still going to get updates. It's going to at least, I think, let's get one more OS update in it. And now it has essentially call screening. Yes, folks, the A52 5G has call screening. Just the same features that were dropped to my S22, the S23, and all those other variants. This has the same One UI 5.1 that those phones have. Now, I don't say the question, but still, do you need to buy $7,000, $8,000, $9,000 phone? Do you really need that? Yes. Don't have wireless charge. Deal breaker. I know, pretty sure it has 120 hertz, if not 90 hertz refresh rate. This phone has a headphone jack, SD card expansion, and it's got the latest and greatest software just been downloaded too. I keep on preaching it. I know. Say it in the comments, Mike, leave it alone. You beat it. You beat it to a dead horse. And I'm not going to stop. Sorry. I just can't. I cannot turn to look at a phone to buy. The Fold, gorgeous. Super cool. No, still can't stomach the thought of spending an ass ton of money on that phone. Even the Flip was a little... now and the deals aren't there. I don't think the deals are worth it. The other item, and this is a question for you all out there. This is a question. Now, the bulk of you folks who follow me, you're basically the family IT person. You're the go-to. You're the one when a family or friend got a phone problem, a tech problem, a technical issue, they kind of hit you up. So, good friend and family. Matter of fact, the fine lady that we celebrated her birthday over the weekend, I was sitting there, went back over her house, invited us over for leftovers from the party. She had a ton of food. And, she kind of like that disgusted, throw down your phone, like I'm aggravated. I go, what's wrong, Carol? And she shows me the phone, and it just started rebooting on its own. Just shut down and reboot. And of course, the conversation, she tells me, yeah, it's been doing this for like a year. She says, I could be in the middle of a conversation, and it just cuts off. Like, what? She has a Moto G Power, I don't know what variant number, I know they had a G7, G6s, G Whiz. She got this phone in 2019. It's a T-Mobile variant, and she's had it for all this time. My friend, basic stuff. Facebook, a little bit of Instagram, checks her accounts. She works for Walmart. Seems like a lot of stuff pertaining to her job goes through an app on her phone. My question is it time? Is it time to try and say, her name is Carol, maybe it's time to look at a new platform. Maybe it's time to switch to iPhone. And that's the question for you. When do you go and pose that question? When do you pose the question of saying, I think it's time for you to maybe try another platform out? Now, the expense of the device. And I'm going, let's keep it equal. Let's keep it fair. Both ways. You got somebody who's on iPhone and they're just kind of tired or bored or frustrated on whatever it could be. That's when you suggest Android. That's a rarity. That's a super rare thing. I can hear it in the crowd. But if I suggest my friend to pony up some money, which is, let's talk about it. Let's be real. Keep her on Android, get her another $200, $300, $400 device, or go and have her get, and I'm not even talking SE. I'm talking like full-blown iPhone 11, 12, 13 kind of thing. That size, Face ID, all that good stuff. Where you know it's going to get support, longer support than that Moto phone. She's been out of updates for a while. That's always been a personal concern. Again, that's the techie in me. She could care less. She just wants the GD phone to stop shutting off randomly. And I'm going to share this. This is about the third or fourth Moto device. As it aged, this has been a common problem. Her husband, Tom, does not want another Moto phone because of that problem. Because of that quality control issue, he's really turned off by it. And he's just stated, I don't want that kind of phone again. And he's the one who actually, I gave him my OnePlus 6. And he loves it. Absolutely loves it. And zero problems. Absolutely zero problems with that phone. So, do I go and say, make her part of the norm? You know, I got to also look at this. I look at this too. The easy out is iPhone, Samsung. That's the easy out. That's like, be like everybody else. But open people's eyes up to other options. I was the one who turned them both on to Motorola. He had a bad experience. He likes his OnePlus right now. She's had the Moto phone, and she's always been pleased with it. She's inquired about the Pixel because her daughter has one and her ex-husband has one. In course of conversation, seeing how the phone reacts and doing stuff, she's inquired about that. When do you make the change? When do you change platforms for some of these reasons? Longevity, updates, support. The rest of a lot of her friends and family, especially her son, who lives in South Carolina, all iPhone people. And they got to use Facebook Messenger, I think. They don't even try to use another video platform. Going to wrap it up here with a few other things real fast. Coming up on Exit 2. Hey, we made it to Exit 2, folks. Hacks, man. I want to share with you Boost Mobile. Of course, you all know about their complete hack, ransom, taking their website, all that happy stuff. Well, it's affecting me, not with Boost, but believe it or not, another company. As you know, I work in forklift material handling, and I'm a parts guy. So one of our vendors, I call this company, I'm not going to name the company because I don't want to have any problems. I don't want anybody saying you shouldn't have said that about that company. This company, I always describe it as the Pep Boys of forklift parts. They have a very huge selection of parts. When I'm shopping for other manufacturers, they've been my go-to. Completely hijacked, like website taken away. When you go in and put in their www. It takes you to, hey, you want to buy this website? This website's up for sale, kind of thing. It doesn't exist. You can use that www. It's been gone since Monday. Major. I cannot say how major. Based out of Europe, globally, a global company. Europe, Asia, United States is their kind of, Europe and United States pretty much your bread and butter, and completely hacked through email communications. What we have received, they're still working on it, and here it is Friday, and I'm going to find out. Word at first was they're going to try and have an alternative means to be able to do business, but yesterday's email I received doesn't sound like that's going to happen. So there's a lot of real bad stuff going on out there. Really bad. There's other vendors, there's other ways. I'm good. It's a pain in the neck. I'm buying a lot of product from right from the OE, right from the another dealer, forklift dealers, to get by, and they're in the same boat. They're buying it from me. So lastly, I want to again thank everybody who signed up to join the Simpler Device train. Okay, we're on this train of tech, enjoying your tech, and last week I was overflowing with joy of going over 1,000 to only be that fast getting to 1,000 as equally as fast losing them, which still perplexes my mind how I can gain 6 subscribers jiffy quick and lose them just as fast in a matter of hours. Well, it looks like I really got up to 1,000, and it's the real deal. And I want to say again, thank you all. If you stuck it out this far, first off, if you stuck it out this far in this video, let's make it Friday. Friday, the word of the day. And if you made it this far, consider subscribing. I'm trying to do DoorDash and obtain to a goal. This is purely on financials. But once I obtain that goal, which looks like I'm going to get it in for the month of April, and I'm going to get myself a nice bonus, then I can throttle back and concentrate back on the channel, making content for you all. But I want to thank you for everybody's patience. I have not done a video of something, of a product or a subject like I've done before. I was getting consistent at having a video on Wednesdays, but I can reassure you, Monday, Fridays, car vlogging for sure. Long-winded here. I'm going to go. Everybody, let's have a good weekend. Let's everybody enjoy your tech. I'm out.